The media has a role in the gaslighting of America, it's argued. Rick Smith is now going to take a look at how the news coverage has changed in the past 20 and 50 years. What's changed and what hasn't. Here's Rick.
Really concerned about things going boom, but trust me, our GOP friends, they're working on it, and we'll get to some of that. But here's the thing, and this is the thing that's driving me nuts. You see the numbers coming out about, everyone thinks the economy's terrible. The most recent polling is, everything's horrible, everything's bad, everything's terrible. And the news, I believe it's our news culture. I was just before we went on air, I was just looking over at the AP. And, the US News, the AP, the headlines: homeowner shot black teen, pleads not guilty. Can a doorbell justify standing your ground? Tyree Nichols' family sues the Memphis police. Florida expands don't say gay. Woman shot after wrong turn. Police in Maine, man killed parents before firing on motorists. Supreme Court extends the abortion pill. Again, the court weighs in on abortion pills. Fox settlement, fury of lawsuits over election lies. Semi-automatic rifle ban passes in Washington state legislature. House GOP can question the Trump guy. The prosecutor. California city audits sent racist, abusive texts. Nothing, literally nothing in our media about our economy and what the administration is doing. Nothing about the fact that the Republicans are doing everything they can do to hold us hostage. Nothing. And I'm looking through this. It's all shootings. It's all horrible. It's all negative stuff. And I understand. Rick, come on. You know better. If it bleeds, it leads. If it's divisive, it's what sells. They need clickbait. And I do. But today, I gotta tell you, today was the day. If you really needed something divisive, if you really needed something to pit Democrats and Republicans against each other, if you really needed to get the red hats and the blue hats pointing at each other, today was the day. Because we find out now what Speaker McCarthy's plan is. And Congressman Chris Deluzio, who we're going to have on the program either tomorrow or Friday, he was testifying saying, look, I'm told that they're going to cut the VA's budget by 22%. That's going to mean 13 million fewer healthcare visits, longer benefit wait times, and VA staffing cuts. They're already 50,000 people short at the VA, and they're going to have staffing cuts. This is where you go, what the? Seriously. House Republicans are making no carve-outs for vets. Now remember, these are the people that we put up on a pedestal. We said, no, you go off and you go fight for freedom and terrorism and all the stuff we shoved down their throats and said, don't worry, we will take care of you. We will take care of your families. We've got your back. Do we? A 22% across the board cut. Now, this is the part that's really just infuriating. Because you've got McCarthy, who I guess they're trying to move this Limit, Save, Grow Act of 2023, which they say will cut discretionary spending, take back some of the pandemic money that wasn't spent, eliminate Biden's student loan plan, and, of course, go after the IRS. And they claim that's going to save $4.5 trillion. Do you know how much discretionary spending you're going to have to cut to get $4.5 trillion? Considering we only spend about $1.6 trillion a year on what is considered discretionary spending. So literally you could cut it all out and it's not going to get to where he's going to get in 1, 2, 3 years. Well, it would take almost 3 years of zero. Now here we are at this point. They know they've got the country by the short hairs. They have this artificial debt ceiling 31.4 trillion we've already hit it back in February, and the Treasury Department went and did a whole bunch of what they called extraordinary measures to help pay the bills and start doing some slicing and dicing and what